swagger when I step. Walk in looking like a jet. Feeling like a million, forgot about my rent. Should be in the city.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. It's a beautiful night for the Sunday night showcase. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Shabby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. And starting in this one, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mountain presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
So we're underway with some Father's Day baseball. The 0-2. And a ground ball to first. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the first out of the game is an easy one. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Pete Alonso.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
And that is downstairs. Ball one. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Henderson recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's Pete Alonso. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And that's a strike.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. The 0-1 misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Good looking, that's a strikeout.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. Sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Henderson off of first with 2 away. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Here's Adley Rutschman, 2 for 6 so far in the series.
No.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles. Run scores easily and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runners will move up.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at in the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. It's the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here in L.A. and today's starter, number 63. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Ball.
The 1-0. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Here's a 1-1. Out towards right center field. 1 away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a big factor for them in recent games, Max Muncy.
He's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. In fact, in the top 5 in homers in the National Leagues. Not missing many pitches. And I tell you what, when he gets his pitch, he goes a long way. Make sure you don't sleep on this guy if you're the pitcher.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The 0-1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This to third. Slings it across. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Freddie Freeman. He's one of those guys that seems to get better as he gets older. Freeman, not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
Something that stands out about Freeman, Boog, is how well he takes care of himself. He admits he wasn't focused on his health early in his career, but now he's eating and working out the right way, which hopefully extends his career a few seasons. Freddie just wants to play as long as possible, and the only way he can do that is by taking care of himself. He's talented, but you also have to stay healthy if you want to play for a long time. But it's tough to think of a better situation for Freeman. He's playing baseball for one of the most popular teams in the world, and it happens to be just outside his hometown.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So the Los Angeles Dodgers have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it up.
Yeah, no doubt about it. These guys are rolling. And
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's the third baseman, Blaze Alexander. Bunt attempt, popped up, and there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
In the air, right field, Tucker moving under it and makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 3.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first ball.
Ball.
Ward getting the start in left. 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 2 down, nobody on.
Ha!
That one hammered center field, carrying well. Leaping, and he brought it back. What a play.
A lot of room in the center field area, and that's why he knows he's got a chance to run it down and make a great play. Leaps at the fence. Excellent job. Robs the home run to end the inning.
I can make a poor man do the money dance. I just told the label that I need 100.
And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubberback, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-1. That swings and drives one. This one's well struck. Out of here. And Mookie leads the yard. His 14th of the year. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He's really seen the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. He got off playing with that high fastball, but look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that boy.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Sharp grabber, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now quick throw to first. Tucker dives back in.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some grip.
Runner takes off, pitch misses. Well, there, save.
Well, he looked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but doesn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and gets in the scoring position.
Here's a high chopper. Slings to first in time.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Now here is Alex Freeland. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. High ground ball for base stop. Tucker scores. It's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielder with how hard he hit it.
The 1-0.
That's out.
Swing and a ground ball. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We played 2 full. We are tied 2-2. New inning getting started. Digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Three high. Ball two.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The 2-2. And that skips into dirt. Got him swinging. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. There's the strike. Tied up here in the early going. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Now the Orioles catcher, Samuel Vasallo. That's in for a strike. Vasallo recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
Ball 1.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
2 down, nobody on. To the right side. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score remains 2-2. back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Now that's smacked to right center. Cowser takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Base hit out of the left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball and able to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Lied out his first time. Inside, and that's ball one. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Is a 1-1. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
There's nothing cheap about the way he got down through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes Pages around third. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runners in the corners here, one away. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swinging a foul out of play. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the last half of the third. Breaking ball inside. And the count even 1-1. That's ripped into the outfield. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 2.
That play really shows how important it is to get the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Flyer out third is Betts. He'll score, and they take a 3-run lead.
picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. Obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ryan Wood digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here for the Sunday Night Showcase. Now here's the Orioles DH, Adley Rutschman.
You know, these Orioles, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
One, 2 now. Right through there, got him. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count. But sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Fought off foul. Oh, 1 down. Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The Orioles trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Strike him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Leody Taveras. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Off the plate.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball down low.
The 2-1. And a
Ball.
curve is down and in.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Orioles 2. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 63 is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. On the mound now, Kyle Bradish.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Fly ball right field. Taveras settles under this one, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Swinging a ball hammered left field. This one could be trouble. Runner in from third to extend their lead. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell that that extra base is written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
First offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ohtani, the runner at second with 1 away. Strikes. Now 2 away.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's the bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Left field. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that, but you can rob a little soft flare in front of you. But perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Mookie now on the ground. And that chance handled. On to first.
Got him. That's an out.
the third out. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We play forward. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Orioles 2. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back to this rubber match. A bit of a blowout at this point, but plenty of game left.
Comeback story on tap. Everyone loves some drama down the stretch. You win this one, you leave the park feeling like you accomplished something special. You know, these Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Hit hard, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball 1
down.
low.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
The 1-0.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
That one misses. 2-1. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just
off the
misses
plate.
with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That one hurts right there, as they couldn't take care of the bottom of the order to start this inning. You turn the lineup over. Now this inning's set up to be something big for this offense.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Taylor Ward.
That's a strike.
Now. And a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
Ball to strike. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Two down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Orioles down 5, trying to battle back. And we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's a ball. In the air, right field. Brings it in.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, number 25.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. You're watching the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Eflin getting loose out there. Aiken, a left-hander, also throwing. The 1-0.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
High fly ball, right field. Taveras under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Here.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
No,
And
that's the
awfully
ball.
close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
King Tuck goes down on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Ryan.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan Ward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. That is the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Orioles 3. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Back in the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
Give it a minute, but we can't keep the time.
Now here is
Leading off
Adley
for the Orioles,
Rutschman.
the designated hitter, Adley Rutschman.
Ball.
Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. On the ground to the left. Bats up with it. Handles, throws to first.
You're out.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Colton Cowser.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder, number 30.
So next to hit for
Leody
Baltimore, Leody Taveras. He's already homered here in this one. Missed inside with the curve. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Two down, nobody on. And that one is in the dirt. Full count now. And there's ball 4.
That's up, ball 4.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Blaze Alexander.
Ball, no.
That's ripped. Base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. He's 0 for 1. Jackson wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Tavares, the lead runner out at second. Alexander on at first with 2 down. Next offering is foul back. Swings and misses, struck him out. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher,
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Kowser has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the 0-1. No question about this one. It's out of here. Shohei Ohtani with a star scraper. His 42nd home run of the season. And they boost their lead. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a moment.
But you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that that good four-seam fastball was. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tommy Edman. That's a laser base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And it's fouled away. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And out of here. Freddie Freeman the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. And they add a pair.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, you saw it right there. Did didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Now the Orioles manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Kyle Bradish gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Coming on for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air, center field. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-3. This is the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Chris, what type of stuff do you look for as a pitcher starts to get tired?
Well, I think velocity is always a good indicator, and what kind of swings are the hitters taking? That will tell you a lot.
And he makes the grab. And there's one down. Now the 0-1. That clips the corner. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Alonso in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Two down, nobody on. On a line out towards center. Edman should have this one. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Orioles 3. You're watching the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And there's a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Alex Call. looking to start something with one gone. And first offering is fouled off. Gets him to chase after that one. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Brian.
2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Ward, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now fly ball to right center. Taveras on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. 1 left for LA, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Samuel Basallo.
Ball.
The 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strikeouts for him in this one.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
This one in the air, center field. Edman settles underneath it. 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder.
At the plate, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Goes down, looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. Dietrich ends. Gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
There's a swing and a drive. Cowser going back. And that one is off the wall. And the bottom of the 8th starts with a double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing in the bat.
Hit weakly on the ground. Jackson. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Doesn't take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
So they're at the corners now. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Out towards right center field. Tavares gets under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two on, 1 out. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one in the air, right field. 2 away.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
That's a base hit. Run scores. They'll throw to third. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Through 8 full, the Dodgers with the lead, 11-3. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's the Sunday night showcase on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Pitch out of the pen here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Foul ball. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Throw on to Freeman. Now only one out remaining.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Ball 1, up.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Two down, nobody on.
Ball,
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers with a rubber match of this 3-game series.
Well, at this point of the year, first day of the summer, teams are really starting to figure out who they are. No more excuses about cold weather or any inclement conditions. Now I think we'll start to see what this team is really made of as we move forward.
Por tu cara sé que quieres, yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres, demás también te gustan las mujeres. Por amor nadie se muere, nadie por amor nadie se muere. A la disco ya no le cabe un alma y la nota subiendo los niveles. Ropita sexy pa' que me la modele. Ya las heridas no le duelen, yo le traje pa' que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que